G'day, welcome back to Down the Shed with Byron. This is part 2 of our out in the bush helping our mate DJ out. Got an old HR wagon here, seen better days. What we're going to do to it is try and get it back on all four wheels, get the engine to turn over and see if she'll fire. So if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, we go out and recover an old Ford Fairlane from out of the bush, and we do a bit of a walk around on DJ's, was it a Dodge 106C, basically a VC Valiant ute, which needs a fair bit of work, and I think DJ might have a new name for it after I've been up here. So it had the can of worms that chew metal. Well, they like the Terminators. All right, I'll take you for a walk around this HR and point out some bits and pieces, and we'll go from there. The HR wagon, 186 red motor. It's missing a few bits and pieces. Apparently it's normal for the carby to get pinched and the distributor. DJ's had a crack at getting this going, but hasn't succeeded yet. Looks like we might have to replace the starter motor because that terminal there is broken. We're going to jack it up, pull all three wheels off and take them down the servo, pump them up. We're going to jack up the rear, get the axle back in. Now this is one that DJ had a bit of a drama with. He had to use his car to pull it out of another HR, which if I can find the link, I'll put in the description of how he did that. The door's openish. The interior's a bit rough. It's pretty complete though. So it'd make a good project car if someone was looking at doing a HR. Back end, looks like they've demolition derbied it. So here's the wheels, we'll pull them off, pump them up. I might have my compressor on in my patrol anyway. Oh, cool. Look at the steering wheel, even though it's upside down. I think this is a special. Let's have a look. Yeah, boy, it's the old special. Cool, alrighty then. So I've got a bit of work ahead of me. I think DJ's going to hang around and give me a hand. So what we'll do, I'll do a bit of a health check on the engine first. We'll compression test it. I'll pull the spark plugs out and we'll have a look at those, see what the engine's like. Throw the timing light on it, see where we're at. Hope for the best, eh? Let's get into it. The first job I'm going to tackle, that starter motor. And the best thing about this is it hasn't been touched with a set of extractors or anything like that. So access to the starter motor is really easy. 2 bolts, a couple of wires, and she should be out. DJ's ran off to grab the other starter motor for me, and then I'll just pursue forward.
Now, out in the Outback, due to the extreme temperatures we had, my microphone wasn't working. So what we've done, we just connected the battery up and tested the starter motor. And she turns over sweet. The next part I'm talking about is how I'm going to do the compression test. And here we go. Yeah, how you going? I'm just going to do a compression test. Yeah, come and see how I go. All right, moving on to the next bit.
Go again. Righto. So with the compression test sorted, so cylinder 1, 110, cylinder 4, 110, 2, 3 and 5 had 85, 80, and cylinder 6, 0. Next step, possibly pull that rocker cover off and just make sure the valves are moving. Otherwise, we'll just bang the spark plugs back in and check the timing, and should run on 5 cylinders. So, hey, we're in the bush. You've got to get home. See how we go. So, well, we've got the rocker cover off. Get the big fella to turn it over. Let's have a look. Turn it over, mate. Righto. Yep, so they're moving. Possibly a burnt out valve or broken valve, etc. Or possibly the rings are completely gone. We could probably do a wet compression test, but stuff it. Let's throw the spark plugs back in. Oh, actually, I'll time it up, make sure the timing's right, and then see what happens from there, eh? So what I've done so far, I've turned the engine over to top dead center, just seeing if I've got it on the rock. The distributor's lined up-ish in the area of number 1, but I found the cap wasn't locking in. Pulled the cap off, rotated it. I've got it to lock in now, which is then going on to cylinder, which I've marked 6. So what I'll do from there is we'll readjust, and what I found as well is where that, like for where cylinder 1 would be, the rotor's just past it. So what I'll do, I'll crack that and try and set it up into position. And then we've got a set of points here, which I haven't played with for a while, not since trade school. So that's probably 20 years ago. We'll see how we go. So, just before I get stuck into this timing, all I can hear is banging and crashing out the back of this car. Let's have a look what he's doing. Oh, look at him go. Safety first, out in the bush here with some jack stands. How you going there, DJ?
Oh, g'day Byron. How are you today? It's a pleasant morning, isn't it?
So you got the axle in.
Yes, this is why you just heard me yelling at and bashing in. So this is HR axle that I pulled out of a sedan in the bush to put into this car. It fits, it rotates, it's fantastic, but there's 2 problems. A, I forgot to put the backing plate on. And B, I've lost the nuts to actually hold the axle to the diff housing.
So what can we do there? Those nuts there. So what are they? They look like U and F on the thread. So possibly 3/8. Where are we going to steal those from, bro?
Well, you know, we could go down to the local hardware store. There's a nut and bolt shop just down the road. It's only 380 k's away. But the other side has 4 bolts on it, and it only needs 2 to hold it in, so we'll just go hijack some from the other side.
So if we rip this wheel off here, have you got the brake drum on that side?
I can't remember actually. We need to get that wheel off anyway, obviously, to get some air back in it. Pop the beads back onto the rim. So we'll take that off, and hopefully there's some nuts there we can commandeer for the other side.
All right, sweet man. Well, I'll get back into this timing.
Yeah, man. How are you going up here?
Yeah, mate. So I've let the people at home know what stage I'm at.
Fantastic.
I'll set up the timing again.
Excellent.
Do your leads, spark plug it,
mate,
and hopefully we get a pop and a fart.
You're all over it. Fantastic.
Give us a dirty thumbs up. Yeah, bye-bye. Righty. Righto, DJ. Let's
Moment of truth, eh?
see what happens. Let's just connect that. Connect that. I'll spray it a bit of how you're going down the ignition.
Yep.
Coil's connected.
Yep.
Let's turn it over. See what happens. Hey, bro. What do you reckon? Go again. Oh, well, you know what this time means?
Oh, mate.
I reckon a lemon squash. Let's go, mate.
Where's my key?
Oh, I might have put too much how you going in there.
Oh, what'd you do, mate? What did you do?
Go again.
What happened?
Try again.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Ah, hold on. So she popped. Let's try again. Go again. Okay, hold on. Too much bloody sun out here. Go again. wants to run.
He wants to, all right. I think we might need some consistent fuel.
Yeah, so that carby you got, I still think we've got...
Because what are you using it? Just brake cleaner?
Yeah, just brake clean.
Try to get some start, you bastard.
Should fire on that.
True.
All right, well, we got a pop.
Oh, but it's starting a lot stronger than last time.
4 hours later. We've had a bit of an afternoon, it's been good. We finally got it running. Since 1979, the first time we've had it no, I mean...
We haven't had it running.
I think I need a drink of water.
I need to drink a beer.
Let's just show them what happens when you do something to it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, mate, you ready?
Fuel. Oh!
Now we do it.
No, that's not going to do it, is it? We'll put the starting fluid.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Right.
Okay.
I think it's because we run out of fuel.
Okay, take 2.
Bases, everyone.
Ready?
Where are we going from? Oh, starting it. Okay.
Yeah, boy! Oh! You ripper! Technical difficulty, ran out of fuel.
Well, that's what happens when you turn the fuel switch. I figured I'd better turn the fuel off because it's got no oil and no water. Yeah.
Oh, wicked, mate. Oh, let's go get a cold beer, I reckon. Well deserved.
Yeah, let's pack up and go home.
Ah, we got it running.
Just tuck all the tools on the back of my ute and sort them out at home.
All right, that's about it. Another job ticked off for the DJ. Time for a beer. Have a look at the background there. So where I am, this is the first time I've had rain in how long, mate?
We haven't had a decent downpour like this for at least, say, 8 to 10 months.
Wow, 8 months.
Yeah, that's if that even rains, or if it doesn't go straight over.
So we got to wind this up. DJ's missus is coming home too. We got to get home before her. But how's that, mate? We got this thing running on its own, and we've also got it sitting on its wheels. I'll give you a quick run around. Yeah, boy. Well, it had 75 PSI. That's for fuel economy.
They're too tired and I'm exhausted.
That tyre is too tired and DJ is exhausted. Man, too many dad jokes. So yeah, we got the back end back together, sitting on some rims or tyres now. The axle's in, so DJ's wrapped with that. So it's back on 4 wheels and running. The next part will be, will he be able to do a shed skid? What do you think?
I gotta get to the shed to do a shed skid.
Wicked. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Never know, might be able to do a part 3. So we might hang around another day and check out DJ's collection of cars, get stuck into a Valiant, and yeah, help him out. Take it easy. See you later.